guys! So a couple of weeks ago I made a video where I looked weirdly blonde. But then after that I got this lovely color and I no longer look like I really need to be locked away. Now I just look like I am an anime character tryhard. But anyway, I have been coloring my hair occasionally since I was 15. First time I dyed my hair, it was with a fuchsia ion dye just over my natural hair color right before 10th grade started. And then that day in English class, we were playing Never Have I Ever to like get to know each other. And one of the kids behind me was like, "Never have I ever dyed my hair." And I was in the front and was like, "Psh, what are you talking about? This is my natural hair color." No one laughed. Then I colored my hair again in 11th grade, I think. Bright red. It was the first time I had bleached my hair. I bleached it myself and then I put red on top of it. It was really cool until it started to fade. It looked really bad. I looked like, you know, Raggedy Ann and Andy? I kind of looked like that. Then after that I dyed my hair a couple different types of dark red, and then eventually it just grew out. I cut my hair like extremely short, and so eventually I was able to just grow out into my natural hair color for my graduation because I wanted my graduation photos to have my natural hair color. And then I didn't go to the graduation party. Most of my friends were either antisocial towards a lot of the school or were a couple years younger than me, and so I wouldn't have been able to hang out with them. Also, I don't like parties. I've never been invited to a party, but I know that I don't like them, so I didn't go. We ended up playing card games on motorcycles. And so then that night we also bleached my hair, and that day after I colored it lovely galaxy colors. I had blue and I had some green and purple and a little bit of black. It was awesome. And so I continued that sort of stuff throughout the summer. And then right before I got into college, I cut my hair a little bit and had it dyed my natural color. We found out my natural color and was able to do that because my hair just wasn't taking any more color. It was kind of a vomit green at that point because green, black, and blue really don't come out very easily. So anyway, so I've had a lot of experience with dyeing my hair, and you've seen a little bit of it. Whether or not it worked out very well, so here are some tips of how to deal with lovely colored hair. Tip 1. You might want to bleach your hair. I have done hair dye over bleached hair and non-bleached hair. And first off, if you don't have blonde hair, it's going to make these colors not show up as well. Like when I did the blue and purple on my natural hair this summer, it didn't really show up very well. It's because my natural hair color, while not dark, is still dark enough for the pigments to not show up very well. So when you bleach your hair, you just get rid of a lot of the proteins and oils and all of that stuff and everything that makes your hair that color. And this basically just makes your hair really, really thirsty. And so it's more likely to absorb any of the color onto and into its little hair bits. And so it's more likely to stay and more likely to be seen. Now, if you have a really dark hair color or really textured hair and stuff like that, you do have to be a bit careful. I do recommend going to a professional. I don't normally though. So if you do decide to do this at home, read up about your hair type, read up about color levels and like how light you can safely get it. Read the directions and follow them for the specific bleach that you use. And if you want to bleach it multiple times, like you bleach it once and it's a bit orangey but you need it a little bit lighter because you want to do a pastel, wait a couple days in between bleaching because otherwise your hair is going to self-destruct on you. Number 2, if you're using a semi-permanent hair dye like I am from Arctic Fox, or if you're using Ion or Manic Panic or any of those types, leave it on as long as you'd like. I used to leave mine on overnight. Eventually it stops having an effect like around an hour or 2, but I like to do it just to give it the best chance that it's got. If you're doing a permanent color, however, just follow the directions. That has bleach in it, and you don't want to fuck up your hair. Also, putting on a shower cap and blow drying your hair for a couple minutes, especially with these semi-permanent dyes, can really help set in the color. It's like putting your head under those big hot air helmets that they would do at a professional salon. So that's the thing that you can do to help it out. Another thing, rinse it with cold water only. Especially when you're first rinsing out your hair, do be sure to rinse it until you're no longer getting colored water off of your head, because otherwise it will get everywhere. Also, probably use a towel that you don't care about for drying off your hair for the next couple of forevers. And also rinse it with cold water, because hot water, it just makes it so that way the colors are coming off easier and just goes all down the drain. After you have successfully dyed your hair, wait a couple days before you shampoo it. Just give it time to like set in and do its business of getting to love your hair, and then you can shampoo with cold water. And with a color safe shampoo, it's just, you don't have to, but this does really help. I have Herbal Essence's Color Me Happy because it is the only one that I could find at my Walgreens. So just, use this, rinse it with cool water. You can do a hot shower, but then when you're washing your hair, when you're rinsing it out, use a cooler water, and then you can pump it back up to your really, really hot water and keep yourself warm in the winter, because Jesus Christ, Minnesota winters, am I right? I'm right. Now, if you want your hair color to stay amazing for a long time, your shower routine is going to change a bit. You can still shower every day, but don't wash your hair every day. Ugh, but that's gross and nasty and unhygienic. No, it's not. Just listen for a second. Unless you're doing that thing that people sometimes do where you move your body around a lot and get sweaty, you don't need to wash your hair every single day. But if you want it to stay nice and amazing, like mine has for the past like 3 weeks or something, only wash your hair once you need to. I shower every morning, but I only wash my hair twice a week, on Mondays and on Fridays. Now, this doesn't mean that you're not going to clean your hair, you're just not going to wash it. You can use a dry shampoo to make it not be all greasy and matted and weird throughout the week. So how that works, we're going to go to me of the past. Hello, it is I in the past. I'm going to be going to sleep soon, so I'm going to put in some dry shampoo overnight to let it work, because I've learned that's how it works. The first time I used dry shampoo was in 2012. It came out very white in my hair and did nothing. They've gotten better at that. I currently am using Herbal Essences, but really, just look online and you'll see stuff. So you shake, and then you get it at the root of the problem, which is your scalp, basically. Wow, look, there's no white buildup. Wow. I'm so glad that we have moved on since 2012. And then just like this. I mean, you'll want to be careful if you have a piercing that's healing like I do, so wash that out. But other than that, it really shouldn't damage much. You can put your hair up if you have long hair. So I will see you in the morning.
Hello guys, it's I. Again, I have just finished showering and my hair is dry because I put it up with a hairband. And now we can brush out all of the stuff that we put in last night. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like I just blow dried it. Yeah. It's like got nice texture, so I can pretend to be an anime character. If you want, you can add more spray on top of the sandstone. You can add more spray on top of this, or if there's a place that you missed last night, you can do that. But I have to go, so we'll be skipping that.
So I've gotten these tips and tricks from a lot of YouTubers and hairstylists and stuff over the years as I've been experimenting with coloring my own hair. Now, one worry that I did have is because I'm very acne prone, I thought this might cause a lot of scalpel acne or acne around here. And I do have some acne growing at the base of my skull, like right on my neckline. And I'm not sure if that's caused by something or not. Sometimes I just start getting acne in a certain place for a while and then it moves on to another place because hormones, and I'm apparently never going to be done with puberty. But no, it really hasn't. Besides whatever the heck that is, I really haven't gotten any more worse acne than I would during this time of year, January. And it doesn't feel gross. I don't know how it would potentially be different on longer hair. You might need to use more and brush it out more and maybe use it a couple times a day. My camera just timed out, so this might be a slightly different angle. Anyways, just some things to note. Black, green, and blue are colors that just don't really come out very easily. They will just stay there forever after your purples, pinks, and reds have already said goodbye, gone on with their lives. And also eventually your hair will stop taking color and you might need to re-bleach it. That's what happened at the end of the summer for me. It just would not take anything, even black hair color, which is the most intense hair color. So that's why I just went back to my natural hair color at the end of that summer. Do be careful. Do use Vaseline around your skin bits. And have fun, guys.
My camera timed out on me. I'm still learning how to use the nice camera. But one thing that did get cut out is talking about touch-ups. So since your hair tends to grow an average of half an inch a month, your roots will start showing around a month, and you can either bleach them. It would be easiest to go to a professional stylist because sectioning is a nightmare, or you can section it yourself, use a little brush to do it. Be careful because this part already has probably been damaged by bleach if you're going to be bleaching. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to bleach my things or if I'm going to just let it grow out, but whatever. But you know, just be careful. Don't fry your hair too much.
I don't know if you have any other questions or just want to tell me how stupid I look in this hair. You can do that in the comment section down below. Please give this video a like, I'd appreciate that, and you can subscribe. Thank you. And as always, that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys next time with a very awesome Valentine's Day thing. Are we done making sure that we know that there are no tornadoes here?